Within a few minutes, you are going to learn all the secrets about how to become a fluent speaker in English. I am going to reveal all the secrets, all the methods, all the techniques that I have used to come to this level of fluency. And it doesn't mean that you will become a fluent speaker just after watching this video. No, you won't become a fluent speaker overnight or just after watching this video. It takes time, it takes patience, but I am very sure that if you watch this video till the end, you will have a clear roadmap on how to become a fluent speaker. You will have a clear path to your end destination, which is to become a fluent speaker. That is why I am making this video. But before I tell you anything, if you are new, if you are watching my video for the first time, let me tell you who I am. My name is Gulsan and I come from a very small village. On top of that, I come from a Hindi medium background. And you know what? The way I am speaking right now, the way I am explaining things right now, it used to be my dream in 2022. I wanted to speak English with this level of confidence, with this level of fluency. This is how I wanted to speak English in 2022. But this goal of becoming a fluent speaker so soon felt impossible to me. At that point in time, it was like looking at the top of the mountain from the bottom of the mountain. But you know what? I didn't give up. I was like you. I was struggling every single day. Sometimes I was not able to speak even a single sentence without making errors, but I didn't let all those things stop me from learning this language, from speaking this language. I made a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, I didn't let all those circumstances stop me from learning this language. And it's not that I am perfect now. It's not that I do not make mistake now. But I have now minimized the number of mistakes I used to make before. So let me tell you how you can become a fluent speaker from zero. Even if you are a beginner, let me tell you the roadmap. Let me give you a complete map on how to reach fluency level. So now let's get started and talk about the most important thing first. And the most important thing is I want to ask you something. I want to ask you one question, and that is, what is your goal? What is your why behind learning this language? Why are you learning this language for? Because everybody wants to become a fluent speaker. When you ask someone who is learning English, he or she is always going to say, I want to be fluent. Everybody wants to become a fluent speaker. But what is your specific goal? In my case, I wanted to make money with foreign clients. I wanted to do businesses with American people. And if I wanted to do that, I needed to learn how to become a fluent speaker. I needed to learn to speak this language fluently. And that's what I did. So that was my goal. My goal was simple and clear at the same time. And my mind always forced me to learn this language because I was clear about my goals. What is your goal? Let me know in the comment section why you are learning this language for. Because once you are clear, it gets very easier for you to learn and become fluent in this language. The most important thing that you can answer today while watching this video is let me know in the comment section why you are learning this language, and your journey of becoming fluent is going to be so easy. This is my guarantee. Let's say that you have figured out your goals. Now there is something specific that you want to learn English for. Let's say you want to do business. Now instead of focusing on overall English, I want you to only focus on the vocabulary and the sentence patterns that are being used in business world, that you can use while talking to your clients or talking to your customers in business world. That's what I want you to do. And now, because you have narrowed down your goals, it would be very easier for you to attain all the goals that you have narrowed down. It gets very easier for your mind to work on the task that you are clear about. It is as simple as that. And I think it is more than 1 million words in English language, if I'm not wrong. And our mind can't remember all of that. Even if it remembers all of that, it would take a lot of time. And this is not the only task we need to do in our lives. We have more important tasks to complete. We should consider English to be a means to achieve something. That's all. So I want you to be very specific. Don't learn everything, because it is going to always make you feel that you have a lot to learn. So be better that you be specific and start learning this language now, because you know all of the mindset shifts that you should be making in order to reach fluency in shortest amount of time possible. Now let's talk about the techniques that will get you there. Now let's talk about the techniques that I used that made me able to speak this language fluently. So the first technique that I used to come to this level of fluency is shadowing. Yes, I used to shadow a lot. And what do I mean by shadow is, I used to, first of all, let me tell you how you should be following this technique. First of all, decide who you want to speak English like. Again, I am suggesting you to choose a person or an individual who you want to speak English like, and then play his or her videos and copy him or her. That is what you need to do. Initially, when I got started with learning this language, I wanted to speak English like Ranveer Allahabadia, known also as Beer Biceps. And as I kept watching Ranveer's videos, as I keep on consuming his content, there was a point I got bored with his content, and now I switched to Shah Rukh Khan. And this was the person that I wanted to speak English like. So I used to play Shah Rukh Khan's video and I used to mimic everything he was saying. I used to copy him completely, from the body language he was maintaining while speaking, from how he was holding his mic. I used to copy him completely. I mean completely. Like, this is what I do. I don't know how you are following this technique, but this is how I used to do. I used to copy him completely. So if you are someone trying to become fluent in this language, I would say follow this technique. This is the one of the best and effective technique I have ever come across when it comes to becoming fluent in a particular language. Now let me talk about the second best technique that I used to come to this level of fluency, and that was reading and summarizing things in my own words. Yes, I read books and I read a lot. This is the habit that I have. I read books and then I summarize whatever I read in my own words, and this is something that helped me a lot in improving my English. And this is something that you can do. You can see a lot of books piled up in my background. I have read all of these books, and whenever I read a book or a story or anything, I try to summarize that in my own words. That way I force my mind to dig for new words. That way I force my mind to look for the words that I have never used in my previous conversation or in my previous videos, or I look for new words, and I always do that. So if you're someone trying to expand your vocabulary and become fluent, I want you to use this technique. This is one of the best technique also I have ever come across. So yes, these were the top 2 techniques that I used to come to this level of fluency. By the way, I have used a lot of techniques, but these were the two techniques that I was consistent with that got me to this level of fluency. Now, if you are someone trying to become a fluent speaker, don't make the mistake of using random techniques. Use these top 2 techniques and you will see an immense improvement in your communication skills in English. This is my guarantee. And in the end, I just want to tell you, if you found this video helpful in any way, I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the like button, because it motivates me to make more videos. And if you have any question in your mind, let me know in the comment section and I will definitely reply.